what I've got out of coaching so far? I think the most important thing for me is just to have someone in my corner. I think being a boss and not having anyone to consult with has been a challenge for me over the years. So just to be able to have that encouragement and that support, and someone who has a lot of industry experience that can really just guide and shape and firm up the thoughts that I'm thinking, or in some cases tell me they're crazy and I need to dump it. But at least I have someone who I can sound those things off of, and that's not something that I'd had before. Well, I can't imagine anyone not needing a coach or a mentor. I mean, I'm an athlete, so coaching and mentorship makes sense to me. As far as the concept, you might outgrow coaches or you might outgrow mentors, but I think it's a lifelong commitment. If you're ever going to get very good at something, you're always going to need someone who's better at it to show you how to get there. And I know Warren Buffett still mentors Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is a multi-billionaire, and there's no shame in. I think the people who are destined to fail are the people who don't understand how much they need a coach. Well, I was too ashamed to ask for help, and that's an easy one for me for why I didn't ask or seek out a coach earlier. I just was too ashamed to say I couldn't do this on my own, and I had tried to rely on other people to coach and mentor me, and it hadn't worked out, and so I had a bad taste in my mouth for that, but not in the way that it was the coach's fault. It's just that I knew I wasn't in a place where I could have accepted any kind of guidance. And so I think as much as you can see a good coach, I had to be ready as a student or as a pupil or as someone who was ready to be mentored, and I just wasn't ready. I believe everything's on God's timeline, so I don't spend any time going back and wondering if I should have done it sooner. I believe you came into my life exactly at the time when I was ready to receive you, and that is always how I will operate.